These are tales of danger and the pursuit of endless riches. Adventurers and heroes from all parts of the world charging into the unknown, setting steel and magic against the most impossible foes, with each time wondering if this would be the last. Storms gather on the horizon, and evil rises from the waters of despair. These are tales of endless adventure. These are the Awakened Fables.
All right, welcome back to Sands of Odria. Here's the short recap of the last session. It was 2 weeks ago, as by this recording. So the team had been attacked a second time by would-be assassins. How they got attacked so quickly, they found out by the end of the session. There has been a creature inside of them, allowing their enemies to track them. But by the end of the session, they managed to remove the parasite from each of those who are infected. And here we left off with the team flying over to God's View Mountain so that they can rest and relax.
That was truly horrifying that we found that little bugs were living in this. Oh,
Yeah,
so
All right.
it wasn't the best.
Winston, just to check, there are currently no enemies around, and we just had lesser restoration and karst on us, and now those little bugs have been destroyed. Is that correct?
That's correct.
I think Riker is fully reeling at the idea that that was in him for so long, and is looking very pale.
Do we know what these are? Are they familiar?
You can roll an Arcana check for that.
Hmm.
Help.
Wait,
I
wait.
feel
pause.
like
Let me just see if I have any inspiration. I do have one.
Hey.
Got this.
Thanks, Arcana. Oh.
We believe in you.
Hey, 20 plus 1. And what's the inspiration? D4.
D10.
Oh,
Ooh.
wow.
Whoa.
Shalinda's has never been a D10. It started at a D8 and has only gone up.
Oh, I didn't do the... Okay, it's been a while.
No, that's okay. It's been a while.
This episode is sponsored by exclamation marks, which are required in our current setting for rolling dice. Hit that like button and we'll send you a massive exclamation mark for your home games. Hit your DM with it. When they don't rule, you have advantage.
What am I pressing? Oh, I'm pressing Control, not Shift. Wow. I said at the beginning to myself, no, I don't know where my glasses are. I don't need to go and get them. I do.
Hey!
27. Oh, no.
26.
Minus the 1. 26.
26.
Good roll,
That's still
though.
a success.
Very nice.
Very good.
These are a type of they're a type of grell. An alien, not an alien species, but they're all one of the aberrations created from parts of monstrous beholders.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's
Oh.
spooky.
But the version that you found living inside of you, or at least the one that was expelled out of you, seems to be a seed of some sort.
Oh, like a precursor to a grail kind of
That's
thing.
right.
A
Oh,
grell.
damn.
A grell looks like, think of a brain with a beak and tentacles.
Yep.
That's what I
Nice.
was thinking.
I'm going to roll up some psychic damage for myself thinking about that. That's truly horrifying. Okay.
I wonder if it's like when you swallow a fruit seed and it grows a tree in your stomach. Would that have turned into a grell, a full-sized grell, do we think?
I guess
That's a
so.
nice way of
with,
thinking about
with that
it.
roll, yes, it would have.
So
Oh.
could we perhaps think then that some of the people that may have been under the influence of these seeds, older members of the community, may be Grells in disguise, or may
Oh,
have.
for sure. Or were either like didn't know what they were doing, like were compelled by someone to do this.
Yeah, so they
Whoever
were
put
just,
this in them.
over time, the sort of parasite took over, and they were just the shell for the
That's right.
Grell.
Oh,
This
well,
episode sponsored by Shell for the Grail. They're real good. Don't become one. You don't have free will anymore. That sounds horrifying. Yes, Dar,
Really
it's fully
does.
terrible. It's gone from real bad to extremely terrible.
And while it's bad for the members of the community, it's also bad for us.
Oh, duh. It's
Of course.
yeah.
You know,
What with us
We are
killing all
members
those
of the
people and
community too.
mm.
I'm
I mean,
thinking
yeah,
maybe if we get our ship back, we just drive it through the middle of Yezdar. Just really take it to him.
Wipe him out.
Perhaps we should go. Let's just leave this area and just I don't know, head over to God's View now and leave this mess aside. That view. So that's my impression of Rin.
No, I was going to say that
Oh,
was
He
very
was in the
good.
room. He's right there. Hey, Rin,
Love
like
it.
I knew exactly who you were doing.
you sound pretty sultry and like good looking now.
Yeah,
I'm
and
bored.
also-
No.
An alternative, though, where is the Sultan? So the Sultan is in Yezdar, and his son is in Kazaka.
That's right.
Okay, so should we go to Kazaka, go magic shopping, rest a
And-
little, get the lay of the land, talk to some people quietly,
Riker's got his eyebrow raised, waiting for what he knows one's gonna say, and I think Yesune does too. And then
then go to Yezdar.
Okay, can I just stop right there and point
Sure.
out, I never thought that Riker had eyebrows until you just said that.
oh,
It
I think
changed.
They've got a
everything.
scale and it just goes up like an eyebrow.
thanks for the
Okay,
question
alright.
from the community. Does Riker have eyebrows? Most voted question. He's got slightly darker scales just above his eyeballs.
Okay,
So
thank you for that
almost
I
clarification.
was
all that
totally
banner.
thinking. I was
Now
totally
they-
thinking it was just fuzzy caterpillars he put on his face.
Well, he met a lot of humans, and he was like, "I got to do this. This is a weird thing that everybody has, so I'm
He
just
just
putting
drew
bugs on my face. Just
drew them
nailed
in.
them on there."
Humans make lots of lint as well, so Dragonborn would be like around humans a lot, and that's where you would collect the lint.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. Riker wears lint eyebrows made from other people. Good lord, I love that. I for sure thought we were going to say kill his son, but
Well, I
I'm
mean
looking
that may
up-
happen. That may happen on our, sort of research, and
I
that
don't
I
know.
guess would be the ultimate goal
Hmm.
after
I-
we've gone shopping and rested and all that sort of stuff.
Well, I'm glad we have priorities right because I fully agree with that.
Okay.
Like,
Just a
we got-
question.
Me too.
Just a question. We know that these things are taking people's free will. What if the son is not of his own volition doing
He
things?
may not be. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just thinking in that case, killing him, like I'm for it, okay? You guys you're living your truths, and I'm not gonna stand in the way of that.
Lovely, yes.
But I
Little
just wanted
Shalinda's
to-
covered in blood. Just like, okay, so you guys are violent a lot. Sorry, Thomas. Sorry.
I've been violent too, okay? So I'm not against that.
Mm.
I'm just a little worried that if we take away the leader of a community who may or may not be mind controlled effectively, maybe that would destabilize the community further, and then they don't have any support structures.
Mm.
And you know,
Riker
these
has never
people-
considered this before and looks truly like, oh my god, everyone I killed had like a job that no one does now.
But don't worry, Riker. No. You did great. Hope you're
He looks pretty shook. Just like killing people has ramifications beyond getting blood on you.
Oh shit!
Oh,
I've
no.
killed so many people. Oh my god. Yes, Sune, why didn't you tell me?
I
So
was
what,
going to break it to you slowly.
so what do we think about that? Going incognito into Kazaka.
I think that's a great call.
Okay,
Great call,
but
yeah.
I have one request.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Can I make outfits for everyone?
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
You see
My
me a
white
little
robe.
bit conflicted. You see me a little conflicted about that because I'm still wearing the most fabulous pirate costume
Mm.
in the whole world.
We've established Riker only has pants, so I'm up for it.
I don't think we should go into Kazaka. Maybe we should just stay at Mount View. It would definitely be safer. It's much safer than that place. If we just find the temple and rest there and be on our way. I
I
don't
think
want any
Really?
confrontation.
I know.
That's
But
a fair point.
We were kind of planning to go to Kazaka anyway, weren't we?
It was either there or God's View, and I have no strong inclination towards either.
Yasune, I think you were keen on shopping, weren't you?
I think I would like to do a bit of stocking up before we start getting, into more serious stoushes.
Mm.
Not that the stoushes
Shalinda-
haven't been serious.
yeah, and with Shalinda's help, like she's a smooth talker and probably an excellent tailor. I think maybe Kazaka, we see what we find, and if we need to get to God's View, it's not far out of town. If we get run out of another town again,
We just won't eat any of the food.
don't eat
Yes.
any food.
Um,
Don't eat any food.
and
All
thinking
right,
about
but
outfit,
I don't know if I can keep my eyes so blind anymore. I mean, if we go to a place with royalty, shouldn't we just leave? Just not get involved.
I think it's gone beyond that.
I think we kind of got to get involved now. I mean, these people poisoned One and I, and have come after us multiple times. Konwar is gone.
Yeah.
We think they're associated with that.
They're holding a whole population, hostage. We can't let these people live like this. We have to at least try and balance what's happened.
I know this has not been our MO previously, but there are problems bigger than us in this godforsaken desert, and we might be a group of people who could help.
Yeah, we could actually do some help.
Did they? Are they in any way connected? Because I'm sorry, I missed that episode. Are they in any way connected to the people who I suppose destroyed my boat?
Yes.
Can
Definitively.
I thread that? All right.
That's
There you
correct.
go. That's my motivation right there.
So the ones that destroyed your boat were after Rin, Wan, and Konwar because of the Duchess of Dahe.
The first town we were ran out of.
That's right.
Whoever.
But then the other
the
people
most-
were from the second town we were ran out of. And now we're going to go to a third town.
Right, but they all broke my boat basically. So I'm in. Whatever needs to be done. Heads need to roll. Someone broke my boat.
That's
Well,
All
let
right.
me run now.
I guess I'll. Do you have a mask I could wear? I don't want to show my face. I'm
I can
very
fix that.
much terrified of this situation. Maybe we could just, leave the region. And revenge. I'm not against or for it, but I'm starting to feel like Khalid over there, or what he used to feel like.
Rin, would it make you feel better to have one of these, the Ring of Mind shielding? I thought
Ooh.
that would be handy for the magic users, so no one can kind of get in our brains. What do you think?
I think that's a great call.
Good
And
call.
then the 2 rings of regeneration
We get
to
to
our
lead
front
in
line.
case Yustuni chops his arms off again.
Again,
No, I think you look in his arms like that. They're not chopping arms. Get your own arms.
all right.
What about the rings of regeneration for our frontliners?
Ragnar and Yasuni just high five. Don't even look.
Yeah.
Just bang.
Okay.
So here's the thing for me, right? So I have a certain number of slots, and which I've filled up. So, and it's not going to regenerate. I'm not going to regenerate hit points from it in the middle of combat. So,
Okay. Well,
yeah, for me-
Shalinda, would you like to hold these in case we need them?
That
I
would be
can't.
best. I will be the holder of things for now.
Oh no, I
Sounds
said
good.
I said Shalinda.
It's
Rin,
okay.
but
It's
I'll-
perfectly fine.
We've got 2, so we'll have. Shalinda, would you like to hold one? Because you have been such a fantastic help to us, as well as getting in amongst it. Yeah.
You
Just
get
to
like a
double check.
commission for sure for work done.
absolutely.
Take what you like.
And then
We're
we have
doing- oh. You go.
we have these 2 capes as well. Mountebank.
These capes sound super fun.
Now
I
you've
can-
already got one, right?
They currently are my pants, and yeah, they're great. They're super breezy. I don't know how to sew very well, so it's basically a kilt.
I
which
can
is cool.
teach you.
Oh, that would be ideal. The updraft is profound.
Yes.
And they allow you to move, don't they?
Oh, my mobility in this is great, but for sure you can teleport with these.
Okay.
Ooh,
Shalinda,
maybe.
do you have space for a cape to wear? Would that be helpful for you?
Well, I couldn't if I was to hold on to one of the rings. But I'm not opposed to it. No, a nice cape. It can accent things. It can keep the sun off you.
You'd have to attune to it, or would you just hold it and then put it on the person? But then they would have to attune to it, wouldn't they?
I mean, we could give it to Kubras.
That's cute as hell. A little cape for the dog would be insane. Absolutely,
Aw.
I
That's
get my dog.
actually a really good idea. Because
Why?
then they can jump in and move around and assist.
I
Oh,
don't know, Winston, can the dog wear the human-sized cape? With some adjustments.
It can, yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
I mean, could
Shout out to good
Shalinda wear a
DMs everywhere.
human-sized
Let
cape
your
without
dog wear a
falling over?
cape. He's wrapped up like a little burrito in the cape, so he's got 0 movement speed, but he can teleport once a day. I presume he can still move, Winston, if we put the cape on the dog.
Of course. I mean, it's just behind him, right? Just have to
Yeah.
roll it up slightly.
But would
He
it
can still
work?
move.
Would it work on the dog?
The dog is not sentient enough to
Yeah.
to activate the abilities of the cape.
I mean, it's got an intelligence of 6.
I think I've only got 8.
Oh my god! Why did we let you
Revelation
be
after
the
revelation.
human relations officer?
Oh no! It's 13 now. Oh, it's
Nice.
only 11. My strength is
It's jumping all over the place.
Faith, on good days, Faith can read. On bad days, not so much. One, not Faith. Faith,
Nah,
the
it's
person
because
Faith
of
can read.
the accessory that she's wearing. The glasses +4 gives her all that intelligence.
Yeah.
No, if you take the glasses off, it goes down. That's
Well, look, because I'm quite laden down with things as well. Maybe we just sort of hang on to them and see if we can maybe swap. Well, we can't really swap them in town because they'd know they came from the assassin. Wouldn't they?
Oh, I think Shalinda would be able to grease her way into an underground sale if we needed her to. Right, buddy?
Yeah.
I could try, I suppose.
Because
So maybe
these 4 gold scimitars as well might be worth a pretty
Ooh.
penny.
Yeah.
for sure. I think so. We are agreed. We move from here,
Yeah.
rest outside of the city, and then head in, making sure that Rin feels safe.
Yes.
Cool. Can we take the bird, DM?
You can, yes.
Alrighty, Khalid, on the massive bird, minimum screaming. You get 5 minutes of screaming per hour. I'm going to count.
Did we lose any of our crew?
Your crew? No,
Yeah.
you have everyone.
By lose, I mean, did they die?
Did they die?
Yeah.
Unless you killed them, you
No.
didn't
No.
lose any.
It was 2 weeks ago, and it was a big fight.
Okay, so
Everyone survived.
okay, so everyone survived. Khalid lost his memory. That was the only thing that happened.
Oh, right. Oh, that's
So he doesn't know who any of you are or why he's in the desert.
Oh, that's right. Now I hate him because he's not fun anymore. He's all annoying.
So technically, you can release him into the wild if you wish.
You can drop him off at the town, and he can do his
The
business.
3 other crew members, Leto, so the other 3 girls, they're fine. None of them are dead. They were just injured from defending your ship.
Awesome.
So Rin agrees so long as he has a mask, and so his face is not shown. It would be the easiest way for him to hide, especially
Very
considering he's already wearing priest-like robes, wears some sort of cloak to hide it, or
For
just
sure.
hide his holy symbol to make him look like a merchant of some sort. So the plan for you guys, you're heading over to Kazaka first, and then if bad things happen, you're heading over to God's View.
Duh.
Okay?
But we're staying well out of Kazaka when we rest.
Because we'd like to try and do a rest if we can.
Oh, I think we should definitely.
Okay. So
definitely.
you're landing where? Just somewhere in the sands, or?
Maybe like that southeast little hexagon by the water that is a bit obscured near the road. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there because we'd be near a body of water and the road, maybe safer.
I
There's
think
no
that
water
might be
in this
more
place.
targeted in this climate.
So this?
Yeah, the grey.
The gray is salt lakes, like salt rivers.
I think maybe you are right, Cylinder. Maybe open desert just outside the city is safer. I would defer to you.
Well, I would prefer somewhere with reasonably flat ground. It can be on sand, that is fine. Just somewhere, if there were a lot of dunes around us to hide my special treat, that would be great.
How far away is this?
The ridge line.
Yeah,
Um,
from the town, rather.
from the town. That's. Are we talking air or on foot?
Presumably on foot the next day.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it's on foot, that would be about 3 hours walk.
Could
So
we
every
do-
hex is about 3 hours.
Cool.
We'll go for a nice long morning walk, and
Yeah, I think that's
right
cool.
into breakfast.
We've got
Fun.
flat ground. We can get off the road. we can find a little hideaway for Shalinda's exciting goodies. I don't know what it is, but I'm excited.
Oh, yum! Yes.
Goodies are good.
Goodies are good. Shout out to
Yes.
goodies.
Next sponsors for the next campaign.
Shalinda brownies, $55 each. They're real good.
All right.
Sweet. So I think we'll take the bird there if we can, Winston, with the crew, and then set them up safely.
Okay. So you fly over to the ridge line. Roll survival checks. Or safe.
Oh,
Every 10 minutes, a couple more of Riker's scales grow back because he attuned to the ring, and that's real nice for him.
oh no.
Yeah. Survival. Oh boy.
Is everyone doing that, or just some? Or
Everyone.
okay.
13.
This is a group check. The group must succeed.
This kind of one. Yasune, I think you're doing great.
Thank you.
Wild. Just wild.
Just that awkward. Okay.
Oh,
That's for sure Yasuni in person responding to positive feedback from someone.
That was so you can get a bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
oh, thank goodness, because I rolled just as you said it, and I was so freaked out I rolled really badly. So I
On a
really
natural
appreciate that.
2, your roll was as awkward as you felt in that moment.
So
Okay.
So 9. So 9.
13.
No, sorry, mine's... Sorry.
13.
Mine is a 13, yes.
So 2 13s, a 22, and a lovely 5.
Lovely 5.
So as Riker is rubbing his newly formed scales, the three of you find a nice, safe, rocky landscape to rest. You can hear the native creatures all around, but they seem to avoid the area altogether.
Uh-oh. That's a bad sign. Can I guess we've just done a survival check. Can I sort of have a look around?
Of course, roll a perception check.
I'm looking for any reason
I'll help.
why the animals might be avoiding it.
Good call. Good call.
Very good call.
And that would be perception or nature, whichever one fits best.
Perception. Yep, it would be perception. You look around. This particular ridge line has a lot of claimed mining areas by the human occupation. The natural landscape, snakes, a few hyenas, birds, tend to escape the man-made structures. And you've landed pretty close to one of the abandoned sites.
Oof, that's never a good choice.
I don't know.
safe.
How often is an abandoned place abandoned for bad reasons in a game of make-believe?
Exactly.
Like, I'm not thinking Winston's hinting at anything here, and we should just go to bed and not set a watch. But, I mean, like, it makes sense that the creatures would not be near here because there's mining equipment. But, Shalinda, sorry, do you think we would be safe to spend the night here, or are you worried?
No, I think we should be okay. I'll tell you now because I'm going to prepare doing it. That is, I'll be casting a spell that creates an inn for us to stay at.
Oh.
Ooh.
And inside there, in one of the rooms, I can put up the little dome that I did before, and that way, if we have a slumber party just in that room, it's a little cramped, not my preference, it's fine. That way, nothing can really get in unless it comes from underneath, which would be stone anyway.
That sounds wonderful.
That
Sounds
is
real
wonderful.
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
DM, could I
Yeah.
just make some kind of investigation or general intelligence roll to see if I think how dangerous the mines are or aren't going to be?
Sure.
What would I...
Roll a nature check or investigation.
Let me just check.
For me, Yesune's concept of danger is probably the most concerning thing.
It's a fine
Yeah.
line between fun and danger.
9.
Danger
You know,
is like
I just can't stop thinking about slumber party because I think that word was used. Those words were used, slumber party. So I'm now distracted from my search by slumber.
Aw.
oh,
All right. This place has been abandoned for a very long time. You're not sure how long, but considering the low maintenance on the signs, particularly in the cave that you found, that's pretty much closed off for the rest of the mine further in. So it's kind of collapsed. So it's just a cave entrance. Most likely no one's been around in these parts for 5, maybe 10 years.
Could I take off my gorgeous pirate's hat and reach in and pull out from the extra dimensional space where it resides my spirit monkey familiar
Of course.
and place it on the ground and then have an intense conversation with it about going off and exploring the mines and reporting back?
Of course. You have this conversation, it just looks up at you, it nods every so often, picks up a rock, licks it, and then puts it down, picks a different rock, licks it, and then nods constantly.
Cracker starts
looking up
trying
at you.
rocks for sure, just in case they're good. And this monkey's onto something.
Without even looking away, I'm going to quickly slap Riker on the wrist when he goes to pick up a rock.
Well, the monkey. All right, fine. Jesus.
The monkey goes off for a bit of reconnaissance.
Excellent.
Riker puts a couple of rocks in the pocket while yesterday's not looking. Some choice rocks.
Okay, so
I'm gonna cast my spell.
okay,
After 10 minutes of Chalinda politely sitting down, probably like that kind of the squat. Yeah, a kind of squat. I was gonna say like the squat you do in high heels, but she's not wearing those. Yeah, and she's just like stroking her bandolier.
Yep.
From the earth beneath us, walls of stone start to grow up as if they were made of plants. And it's a magical experience because as the rooms start to envelop everyone around, they're just like growing very very expensive furniture and holdings. So so the inn is going to be square. I like square.
square in.
Yep. So each room of the inn is 10 feet tall and has an area of up to 100 square feet. So 20 feet on a side, and they're cubes.
Whoa.
Since I'm casting it at 6th level, though I can cast it again at lower levels, there are going to be 5 rooms. No, 5 rooms. Yes, because 3 makes 2.
That checks out.
Yeah, and access between the rooms is a basic door with a simple latch that can be locked from the inside. And the following rooms are going to be present. We will have a kitchen, obviously. We're going to have a twin bed bedroom, a second twin bed bedroom. So then we have 2 more rooms. We'll go with a pub. And I think, definitely a washroom.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my
bath
god, the
would be
washroom.
amazing.
Oh, a bath would be incredible.
If this is your
Shalinda,
first time staying at an inn, one of my inns, I will take you through on a tour, okay? Questions at the end.
Shalinda,
Fabulous. Thank you.
Shalinda, is it possible to get like a room with a nautical theme?
Absolutely.
God, you're cute yesterday, little captain. She wants little boat pillow spread. That's super cute.
I will
I do.
have the interior walls just be like artistic spreads, like those kind of like murals people get on the inside of their houses, and it's just
Yes.
different heroic poses of the group.
Oh, I just pictured
magic.
yesterday walking in, and there's just this nautical themed bedspread, and she's like holding back tears, like, "This is fine. I'm fine with this. It's cool."
Looking around quickly to make sure no one's judging her.
Punches Riker in the teeth, like, "Ow, okay."
Quick, a distraction. Okay, so the twin bedrooms, you can see that they have a lovely nightstand. It has a magical light, which you can pull this string, click, and it turns on, click, and it turns off.
Ooh.
Easy peasy.
Wow.
Both of these rooms are basically the same, but they have very lovely beds, the most expensive silk bedspreads I could get. Very comfortable. Not as good as the Elven stuff, but I'm gonna freaking find out how they did that, because that is just great.
Oh, you're a hustler. I like it. Like it.
Okay.
Get their secret for bedspread goodness.
Definitely. And next we have the kitchen. Okay, it's got the sink, an icebox. It's got the nice little hearth that can just turn on with the switch. It's got a few containers and basic cooking utensils. It's nice, state-of-the-art kind of place. And then, if you follow me, we have the washroom. Now, as you can see, might be a bit different from what you expect of one. Now we have toilets over here with indoor plumbing, very essential. We have wash tubs here, another brazier, and we have some sauna benches. And if everyone's done using the bathroom or the bathtub, it can be fully converted into a sauna for a nice little soak.
Wow.
God. I think Riker leans into one and we're like, we're going to tell her that we used to sleep on the ground like a week ago, or this place is way too nice for us.
This is beautiful.
And right
We're
We're going to
Not
get
allowed
kicked out. We don't belong here, one. I'm telling you. I'm so scared of doing something wrong and making Shalinda sad. You got to protect me from myself. Riker realizes he's got a pocket full of rocks that he was going to lick. He's like, oh my God, I'm an animal.
I'm going to point at like the little soaps and say, now don't eat those. They're for
Riker's got the soap in his mouth already. Oh, no, I thought it was a big raspberry jam tart and it's bubbles.
No,
It's still pretty
that
good.
way.
Don't let her see the bubbles. I'll hold my breath.
Okay, so
We have one more room.
what does the outside look like?
The outside is, I think I'm just going to keep it pretty basic, like the inside's where it's at.
Yeah.
It'll be maybe a cobblestone kind of style, with, I'll try and make it look like a series of huts that you would expect to see in a movie about old times, like the ancient past, that
Yeah.
are completely non-factual.
Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
because I'm
so
just
this is-
asking
yeah.
if it looks or if it's hidden by the ridge line of this. of these mines?
Yeah. I think it probably matches some of the stylings of them. But she's tried to keep it out of the way, so no one, like, if they're looking around, would suddenly see some buildings rise up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is the last room. And thank you for taking the time with my tour. Tips are not required. So, Riker, you're not allowed to spend all of your time here, though I would appreciate it if you got a little bit hammered, because that's just nice, you know? This is a pub. It is fully equipped with tables, chairs, just your basic alcohol, because, you know, magical, can't splurge. It's unfortunate. It's got some pub games, got some darts, some chessboards, and it has a mixed bar. Oh, it also comes with a little book if you want to try some mixology.
Ooh. Wow.
I'm just holding one's hand like, help me, not fuck this up for Marduk, please.
Can I check how sharp the darts are?
They're average darts. They were just magically made.
Okay. Potential weapon if needed.
One warning, I will say to all of you here. Okay, while the inn is warm and dry on the inside, you know, you probably noticed we're interior conditioned. Anything inside here that you try and take out will disappear. It does not, just that.
Okay.
Tomorrow sometime, it will all disappear. So don't worry about breaking things. You're welcome to.
Okay.
Just please don't break the toilets.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, this is wonderful, Shalinda. Thank you so much.
I think it cuts to like 20 minutes later. We're all happily soaked in the sauna, just like finally not covered in sand.
Yeah, there's just a montage of just an hour-long montage of you guys having a nice, relaxing relief.
Soaking, steaming.
Are there any nail clippers?
Anything you would find in a luxury hotel is definitely here.
Yeah. I'm just going to be sitting in that sauna, just clipping off those toenails.
I am not in there with you.
That's
right?
so great.
Yeah, as soon as one sees Yasune start clipping off toenails flying in the sauna, they're going to go down to the pub.
All right.
It's all one story, but yes.
Oh, over.
Over to the pub.
Into.
But Winston, could we take our long rest while we're in here with the crew?
Of course.
Beautiful.
And
Beautiful.
in one of the twin bedrooms that's kind of set up with like a bunch of bean bags and some like futons and stuff. Shalinda is going to get everyone in there, cast Tiny Hut when she's done in the kitchen, and everyone can spend their long rest there or like wander out if they want.
Wonderful.
Yep.
We used to sleep on the ground, Shalinda. I have to tell you, we were like serious homeless people. This is a significant upgrade, and I'm so happy not to be covered in sand.
Yes, there was a lot of sand.
I know this might strike you, but we are more... Oh, sorry, Juan, you go.
No, I'm just saying how, like, I've used all the little, the little hotel body lotions and body wash, and I'm all soft and moisturized and clean. Wonderful.
Yeah, Juan, I mean, you literally glow, but like you're glowing.
It's so much better, isn't it?
Your glow is cleaner. It's nice.
Yeah.
I've used every single Q-tip I could find to get out the little bits under my scale. I'm just surrounded by a pile of Q-tips. I feel great.
Oh, Riker. You're so silly, but I didn't tell you, so my bad. This place also comes with one invisible servant. So, you know,
Ooh.
if you want a back scratch or like a head massage, they do wonderful shiatsu.
Riker's eyes like fully wide, and he's like, "Cool, cool, cool." Just like quietly goes into other room and like gets the biggest shoe brush he can, and gets the invisible servant to like scrape him. Just brushy for like 4 full hours until he falls asleep.
Oh,
Oh, poor little Riker.
I get sand in my scales. The brushy helps.
Ah,
Oh,
And with
I just feel
that,
better in
Heaven.
real
we're
life.
all
heaven.
well rested.
Yeah.
8 hours have passed.
Oh, fantastic. DM, did we level up now that we've rested?
Yes.
yes.
Excellent.
Riker got +1 to manners
Oh.
by sleeping inside for the first time in a long time. I guess I'm very sad to leave, but I think we pack up and go. Shalinda, can the crew stay here, or when we leave, does this place leave?
Oh, well, it will leave this time tomorrow, or when I made it.
Well, I guess we could leave the crew here and venture into town. Does that-
Maybe I should stay here as well. I don't have anything I want to do in town right now. I could keep Khalid company.
Okay.
It's-
That's a good idea, I think. I don't think we should let Khalid go to town.
Yeah, I
Because we
worry
can't
about
trust
what might happen.
Yeah,
Mm,
not trusting.
mm. And I think with
Well-
Vin protecting the crew, we know they're going to be safe. So
Yes, he's
Totally.
pretty dependable.
Captain. So
Yeah.
Leto's the one speaking to you. Yasune.
Yeah.
Captain, if we're staying here with the Master Rin, should we keep an eye on things? Your monkey has not returned.
I have noticed that the monkey hasn't returned. Can I? All right. So monkey hasn't returned. Is monkey still in existence, or are they? Is it no longer?
It's still
existing?
within it in existence. Yes.
All right. I'm going to I can banish it to its extra. I can summon it back. Is that?
That's right. You can.
All right. I'm just gonna take my hat off, and I'm gonna take the monkey out of the hat and put it down. And then I'm gonna be like, "What'd you see?"
It pops out. It's holding onto a giant crystal. He's licking it, and then he's looking up at you. He drops the crystal.
All right. I might examine the crystal. I'll pet the monkey too, of course. Pat, pat, pat.
Psychically, the monkey tells you that it saw a large tunnel. It goes on and on. There's lots of salty crystals. Some of them are really tasty to lick, and this is the best tasting crystal he found.
Okay.
He doesn't know how long he was licking it, but
But he's
that's
happy.
why he didn't come back.
Okay, that's fair enough. I'm going to hand the crystal to Riker.
Parker's like, is this a licking crystal or no? Okay, I'm gonna blow a detect magic charge as I lick it.
Okay.
Detect magic is more
Yeah,
sensory for
I'm
Riker than
behind you today
intellect
going,
based.
Don't lick. Don't lick it.
Already in the mouth, detect magic.
All right. With detect
Tastes
magic,
like soap.
there is nothing magical about this particular crystal, but it is a very lovely salt crystal. It's uniformly made as though it's naturally just pried out from the ground or wherever this monkey had taken it. It's very cylindrical in nature. So it's very smooth,
Okay.
unlike...
But like naturally occurring salt that's just
Yeah.
salty.
That's right.
Cool.
So can I just say, Riker, wherever you look and wherever you go, there is a little aggrieved monkey just watching you with a stink eye.
I glare right back at Monkey. I'm like, this mine now. I lick it,
He's
making
trying
full
to
eye
reach
contact.
out for the
This monkey is my new nemesis.
Captain Stink Eye is the name of the monkey.
Well, for those listening, Winston just left, so we broke him, everybody. Riker licked a pillar of salt and killed the DM.
He's back.
He's back. He's back. He's back in just a minute.
It's all right.
This is a salty egg, and it's mine now. It's very magical, and I need it to live.
So, is it magical or no? It's not magical.
It's not magical, no. It's just a salt rock.
No, yeah, it's just salty goodness.
Okay, cool.
I mean, if we get some good fruit juice, we could drop it in and make like margarita.
We
Yeah,
have
you can
some
carve it
wine
out.
left
I
over.
listened to the I did the mixology course.
Breakfast
in the past.
margaritas.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
We
yes.
need some lemon and limes. We do this.
So the monkey is essentially like, think of Abu in Aladdin while he like tries to reach out for that gem very, very greedily, except he's looking at the crystal. It just appears like he's looking at you, licking his lips.
Riker looks at this sweet little monkey, thinks for a moment, breaks off a piece of the salt crystal, puts it in his mouth, looks at the monkey. This is mine. Life's not fair.
Oh, that's cruel. That's just cruel. You don't tease a monkey.
No, I found my nemesis. This little spooky boy is bad. Go get another one if you want it.
Shall we head into town?
Breakfast first, I must insist.
Yes.
The party awoke the next morning in Galanda's Instant Inn and enjoyed a fulfilling breakfast before opting to turn Kerberos into a giant bird and fly towards the town of Kazdaka. Positioned on the river of Kaladen, guarded by 6 large towers and heavily fortified gates to the north and south entrances. The party dons disguises before making their way into town from the east, coming across a galleon-sized sand vessel on their way in. Yesun's familiar attempts to approach the ship, but falters when it comes too close, causing Yesun to feel an explosive pain inside her mind. The party chooses to tend to Yesun and leaves the ship, proceeding into town to find a local tavern. Shalindra takes the opportunity to talk to what appears to be some very on-edge locals, caused by the presence of the Prince of Yezdar and his men who have recently arrived in town. A commotion is heard outside as a child can be heard screaming for its mother. The group quickly moves outside to find a group of men, following the orders of a man dressed finely in white linens. The mother pleads for her child to be released. The crowd forms around the unfoldings, appearing heartbroken, but hesitant to get involved. One and Shalindra quickly attempt to intervene, but the woman begs them not to intervene. The finely dressed man announces himself as Prince Raoul, the Prince of Yezdar. He turns to the two who attempted to interfere, turning his men's attention to them.
Guys, welcome back welcome back to Sands of Odria Part 2 of this session. They're getting into combat, and now it begins after the mistreatment of an entire town and has pushed the team into action. All right, first up, Shalinda.
Okay, it's time to do this. All right, so Shalinda is going to yell out to the prince, "You're not really all you're cracked up to be, you duty head." And is going to give him an inverted bardic inspiration by all accounts. So the next save he makes, it reduces by...
Here we go. By 6.
6.
So -6 on the next.
Oh.
Yep.
Ooh,
And
yeah.
so that's her bonus action.
Yep.
As Shalinda's action, it's the first time you're ever going to see it. So she's going to pull her bandolier forward and strum it, casting hypnotic pattern on everyone in that cube. Could you
Okay.
make a wisdom saving throw for everyone in there at disadvantage, DC 18?
Oh, DC 18.
Everybody at disadvantage? Wow.
Yep. The instrument of the bards, if you try and charm anyone while playing the instrument, they make the save at disadvantage.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
You
Okay, this is a huge daunt. So
And the prince has a -6.
The first one will be the citizens just following orders. 11. It was 18, right?
Yep.
Yep. Only
So
one.
with a disadvantage, the citizenry are affected. They fail, all three of them. So that's the woman, the child, and the guy who's cleaning the woman.
Mm.
The next are the soldiers. I'll just do one for each group. Wisdom saving throw?
Yep. Everyone in the area who can see the pattern.
What's the pattern?
A bunch of black squiggly lines all dancing through the sky. They're like moving in swirls, and it's like one of those Fantasia kind of styles of animation.
Oh, very cool. Ricochets a single tear. It's so beautiful.
I was going to say it's like when you bend down and then lift your head up too quickly to get those.
7 is a fail.
Our resident ophthalmologist, is that a problem?
And
with my
a
eyes?
16 is also a fail. Now for the prince. He rolls
my
at normal with a -6.
Oh, let's see how this goes. One, you're for sure gonna die. You
I
should see some.
fail with a
With a
0.
zero! With a zero!
Yep.
Shout out to the zero hero.
And suddenly the combat is ended. Paused.
I then do Indomitable.
Sure.
I only get it once, so
Go
I
for
have to
it.
succeed.
You got to do it.
I think the -6 is gone, right?
Let me look it up for you.
Because I re-rolled the dice. Oh no.
I think Indomitable is re-roll the saving throw. I
Yeah.
think that's the wording. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
no,
I think
no,
it keeps modifiers.
It keeps
Yeah.
the modifiers. Alright, here we go. I won't get it. It's still a 0. Okay.
Wow.
Amazing.
Yeah, so
So,
everyone
what happened?
who is just adoringly watching this display of black lines, they are charmed and they are incapacitated and their speed is 0.
Yep.
They can't take reactions, actions, and they can't move. And they won't do anything that'll harm us. And
Yep.
we can definitely mug them.
Oh, I've got
Okay.
an idea. Oh, yes, this is so good.
We
Okay.
take. Oh.
All right. And Shalind will just say to everyone, because it's the first time she's done it, okay, nobody do any damage to them and or try and wake them up. They're enjoying my performance.
Can
How
we
long have we
change
got?
to something?
Change something.
Shalinda, so if I change the prince into a, I don't know,
You leave the
rat
prince
or
to me.
something?
You leave the prince
Oh,
to me.
okay.
I got the prince. I got the prince.
Alright, so
By all accounts, we could just
that's
pick
it?
him up and walk away.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick him up. Don't you worry about that.
Sure. Okay, I'm done. And she's gonna back away 10 feet from the guard in front of her.
But you don't
Can
want
I-
to damage him, Riker.
Oh no, he won't get damaged till he wakes up, and then he won't wake up.
Okay.
But can we just talk about the bard incapacitating 9 people in
That's
one turn?
Amazing.
That's amazing.
Shalinda,
Good work,
Yep.
Linda.
Hats off to Shalinda. That's a wild move.
one
Tyra
just
has-
sort of runs over and gives you a great big hug and says that
Yeah.
was amazing.
Yeah, literally stop the fight before it started. That's incredible.
You're
Okay.
you're a powerful woman.
That means so much to me. Well, I'm sorry that I swept the wind out of your wings for this. I know you wanted to get a little vengeance, but it hurt me to see these people forced to do the prince's wishes, and maybe not even the prince. And I just didn't want them, trying to fight Yasune and dying.
No, absolutely. I'm with you.
I have
Okay.
mixed feelings about that.
Shut up, Captain.
Yasune, they would try, and then you would defend yourself, as is your right, and then they would be a bloody smudge because you're you, and Riker is Riker.
Yeah,
And you're
you
just
make a
gonna
good
win,
point.
really.
The question is, what spell was that?
Hypnotic pattern.
Hypnotic pattern? Okay.
Yep.
Was that all your turn?
Yep. That was my bonus,
Okay.
my movement, and my action.
Okay. Next up, Yasune.
Does it look even remotely like anyone isn't under the spell that potentially needs some
Needs their
kind
head cut off.
or a limb or a
All
poke?
right. So everyone within that black square is pretty much lulled. They're in the same state as they were before, with their weapons just being drawn but stuck. The prince is giving out hand gestures on which one he was going to pick, but he's stopped as well. So the woman, the woman that was being brushed clean by the other guy, the one that has a red dot, all the citizens are just like, they're just, nothing's happening. They're just confused by this hypnotic pattern.
Okay. So I would like to walk in, pick up the child, just very, without brushing anyone or, disturbing anyone else, and then maybe help the mother up as well, and then just walk them over to, I don't know, maybe over to the tavern or somewhere where we can get them out and away.
Sure. It would be an action to pick up either one of them.
All
So
right,
you
I'll
can
go
go in, pick up one, and then move out.
All right, so I will use my psychic ability and pull the girl to me.
Through the people?
Oh, I think it's a straight line between her and I.
She's the green square.
Yeah,
She's a green square.
yeah. If I was to move, well, yeah. All right. So maybe if I move there,
Yeah, if you move there, that's fine.
and I'll just kind of like pull her out, and that's my action. That takes an action.
Yep, she's still in a stunned state. All right, next up. So, at the end of your turn, your distracting hypnotic pattern is still active, Shalinda. But you notice that the patterns on these guards, because they're wearing like turbans and light equipment, like they don't have, they're not wearing like heavy armor. You hear the prince say this. He clicks his tongue, and all of a sudden there's an enveloped black vein come out from all guards, and they start to bleed.
Ooh.
That's spooky as, oh boy. As in they're covered in black veins? That's spooky.
So they
It's
take
the
a
baby
brunt
grills or whatever
of
they call it.
damage. Would that break them out? No, I don't think so.
Yep. Taking
it does.
any damage will break him out, which is a brilliant play, and I love it.
Well done. Well done.
So they take a brunt of damage.
Can they speak while incapacitated? Can they do things like that?
I think the wording of incapacitated is no actions or reactions.
Yeah. No actions or reactions.
But they can still talk and
No one can. You can't talk.
I mean,
Yeah.
if talking's a free action, then it's a type of action.
but the
Yeah.
clicking of the tongue is a
I
Speak.
think
So if you're
that
wondering
something
why
into
the prince was
brains.
able to move or even act when he was meant to be incapacitated, I'd like all of you to roll an insight check.
I don't know on the 4.
That 3, no, you don't know. 17? Yes, you know. Or at least you have an inkling.
I reroll that once.
Yes, you do.
13.
13. Unfortunately, that's not enough to know.
So I got 18.
You needed a 14 and higher. 18, yep. So, you can see a bracer on his arm start to glow to give him some sort of control with his body. Both of you know it to be an mind control bracelet. You've seen them around Yazdar. They were common among the guards.
Yeah. You did tell us that, I think.
Yes.
Riker, get that off him.
Oh, no problem.
As for the veins on these guards, so all the guards have these black veins on them. Those are the matured tentacles of those parasites.
Oh,
Creepy.
ugh, spooky as
The
hell.
watermelon vine. They swallowed too many watermelon seeds.
They ate too many watermelon seeds. Riker's gonna worry he's gonna turn into a big bar of soap or a soap
right.
rock.
Next up, Juan.
Blow him up, one.
Detonate.
Oh, okay. So my target was going to be the prince.
Yeah, you can still call it Brent.
I would like to. Oh, hang on a second. I'm just trying to think. I want to polymorph him so that we can take control of him. Oh no, it's not my turn. It's
It is your
Riker's
turn.
You're above me.
No, you're above him.
Oh,
You
okay.
have a 17. He's only a 15.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
good.
okay.
Unless you
Cool.
want to hold until after me.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that.
Up to you.
No. So I was thinking of. Yeah, I want to polymorph him, and I'm trying to think. My brain is stuck on an animal that's not going to like conveniently run away, or
Fish.
Turtle.
Turtle.
yeah, I like turtles. I'm going to
A
polymorph.
tortoise.
Tortoise.
I'm going to
Oh, it's something small and
Jim.
that we can carry.
that we can
A
just
rabbit.
pick up. Okay, yeah,
Rabbit's
Rabbit's
rabbit.
got a fucking
rabbits
bolt.
run away too quickly. The prince is now a tortoise.
Tortoise.
He's got to make a wisdom saving throw, which I'm assuming he fails if he's at least got disadvantage on.
I think he's got advantage.
I think he's
I have
got
advantage.
Natural
Alright.
thing.
So,
But fingers crossed.
Yasune, in a moment of psychic inspiration, picks up a rock and then tosses it over her shoulder. It flies up, hits the side of one of the buildings, hits the top of a guard, and just as he's about to make the save, it lands smack on his head and gives him a 6, as opposed
Gives
to
him a
whatever he's
6.
gonna- Yeah.
Nice.
Portent rolls, baby.
So portent roll.
Roll.
Yep. It
Well, I still
replaces
gotta roll anyway.
the
So.
roll. Yeah.
You're gonna give me a 6.
Yeah.
Let's see if I get anything higher than that. It was wisdom,
Oh.
right?
Yeah, but you don't roll. It's just that is your result.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So a 6. Well, I fail
Yeah, you
because that's
fail.
only a 13.
Okay, you're a tortoise. Tortoise.
Tortoise.
Yes, there is a
Tortoise.
tortoise right here.
And then with my movement, I'm going to walk over and pick it up.
Sure, I get opportunity attacks.
Tortoise
Come on.
attack.
They're not stunned
you're
anymore
walking through.
'cause they
He's
took
the purple
damage.
dot. He's the purple dot.
He's a purple dot.
Over here.
Oh, I thought.
This guy?
Oh.
No. That's a citizen.
That's a
Yeah.
citizen.
He's still stunned.
Okay. Yeah, no. Oh, fuck. No, that's not what I want to do then. I don't want to walk that gauntlet. Sorry, I thought the red one was.
Is polymorph touch range, or can you do it from
No,
where you are?
it's at range.
I've got a wand.
No, it's range. Even with the one, it's still range.
It's a good move, I still think.
It's a fantastic.
Total
Turtle.
support. That was amazing.
Okay, I'll just put the turtle there.
Okay, so
Hey.
purple. Yeah, okay. Well, he can't get very far, so I won't go. I won't go and pick
Turtle.
him up. And that will be. I might. If I step back, I'm risking opportunity attack, aren't I?
No, that guy doesn't have any weapons. This guy?
Cool.
The one in the red dot
Yeah.
is just a huge burly man
Yeah.
who's still affected by the waves. He doesn't have any tattoos coming forth from
Okay.
him.
Okay. Sorry, that
or
just
veins or
completely
anything.
threw me up. Yeah.
So
sorry.
moving away
no,
from this guy, he's fine.
Okay. No, sorry. I'm just really confused now because my whole picture of the scene is gone. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna kind of. I'll step back up here to Shalinda and say, "He's a tortoise. We've got to go in and get him." And that's
That
going to be
was-
my turn.
That was such a good move, though.
Very good.
Next up, Riker.
Okay, I got a shenanigan. I think. Okay,
Shenanigans.
I got a couple of questions for you, Winston.
Yeah.
First question: polymorphed creature. If they take damage,
Yes.
is all the damage applied to the polymorphed creature before they turn back into what they were?
Yes,
Like-
and then it's applied to the rest of their hit points.
Okay, so but like it carries over. So
Yeah,
Yeah, it
hypothetically,
carries over.
so if I could
Think of it like
hypothetically
temporary
do
hit points.
50d6 to somebody, it wouldn't all get put on the turtle.
It would get put enough for the maximum health of a turtle
And then
until it disappears, and then it goes straight into the rest of the person.
interesting. Point 2. We discussed earlier that creatures can be taken with you if you use your Cape of the Mountebank, which lets you teleport 500 feet in any direction.
Yes, that's
Snap.
correct.
Cool. Third point. With a strong enough athletics check, could I get to that turtle that's 25 feet in front of me? I got to get through a guard. I'll happily just roll an athletics check or do whatever you want if you just get me in touch range of that turtle.
Yeah, of course, you can do that.
Cool. I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna
Here
do
we
it.
go.
This
This
is my most.
charging through. I have
Yeah.
to roll your athletics check.
That's a 29 on athletics.
Oh,
Okay, I can't succeed in that. I am pushed aside.
Cool.
You're knocked aside.
Yep.
Riker looks at the
Right.
guard and he's like, I wonder if turtles can fly. And just picks it up and then he's gone. And he teleports 500 feet directly upward.
500
Literally
feet directly upwards.
straight
That's going
up
to take me 6 rounds of combat.
Cool. I'm not doing any damage to the turtle. I'm just holding it. Then we're gonna go up in the air.
Okay, so you haven't done the up in the air yet, right?
Oh, that's an action. So I thought that would be my up in the air now, if that's cool.
Yeah, it would be up in the air now.
Cool. Yeah, we're up in the air.
All right. I'm just going
Fully
to put a
gone.
dot.
I didn't tell you what I was gonna do, so we're just fully gone.
Yep. I'll put a blue on him for the blue sky. And once he
Aw.
crashes down, I will put a different color as he gets closer and closer.
We don't know if he's going to crash down yet. We just know that Riker's taken him out.
Somewhere. I should have said,
Somewhere.
oh man, I
Essentially,
should have given
so
someone a healing potion because I'm for sure gonna die doing this.
Perfect.
he's
Oh, shit.
it vanished, right?
Oh.
All of a sudden, if I picked it up, vanished. All right, so that's your turn.
Yeah, so I'm fully up there
I've
too.
got-
It's good.
Oh, you're up there as well.
Yeah, because I presume I have to take him with me if I'm wearing the cape.
Yep, that's right. So
Cool. So I'm
I will-
500 feet. It's extremely cold. It's very loud. I can't open my mouth to talk because I'm 500 feet in the air, falling directly downwards.
You could have gone back to the ship.
The guards aim their bows at the rest of the party and fire a volley towards them, plunging arrows deep into Shalindra and Yesun, covering the advances of their swordsmen in an attempt to cut the party down. Yesun fired back against the attacking swordsman with a series of her own attacks, while Shalindra discreetly evocated an invisible wall, creating a wall of force between one and Shalindra from their fierce attackers. The guards were confused by the mysterious force blocking their attacks, as one stepped into the field of play.
All right, sorry for that, guys, but Craig is back. Continue your turn.
Okay, fabulous. I'm going to point my staff of frost into the air,
Ooh.
Yes.
and you will see a 20-foot radius, which I've drawn on the map.
Yep.
40-foot high cylinder begin to rain down a hail of rock-hard ice. And I've cast Ice Storm.
Okay, cool.
And I know that's getting the mother, but I don't care at this point. And so everyone in that circle needs to make a dex save of 16.
Here are the citizens making their dex saving throw. Wow.
If it's not too late, I didn't use my bonus action. I could have used my bonus action to pull her towards me but I don't know. I just thought I'd throw that in there.
Yes. Look.
All right. So 13 on the woman and 19 on the other guy.
Okay, so the other guy saves.
It's half damage.
Yep.
The woman will take a brunt of damage.
Mhm.
The archers,
Mushed.
just going to roll 1 for them. Fail with a 7 on all 3.
Mhm.
And the soldiers. 10 is also a fail.
Okay, cool. So they're going to take
Here comes the rain.
2d8 bludgeoning and just do that. And then 4d6 cold, as well as 14 points of necrotic from my wings, baby.
Okay.
Nice.
Wow, an extra 14.
So that's a total of 34.
All right. So those that failed take 34 points of damage.
Correct.
34. And those that succeeded take 24 points of damage. Because it's half the damage and your shroud is different, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So it would just be the cold and the bludgeoning.
Okay,
So
cool.
just the
Yep.
20, so it'll be 10.
So the two citizens.
Actually, let me just check on the necrotic.
I think the necrotic is just full damage, isn't it?
Yeah,
The
and that's
24
just
you
on
said,
an
Winston.
attack. They don't save from that. So yeah, they take
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Okay, with
cool.
just the necrotic, you have hit people. You hear cries of death as a woman dies and a man dies.
Yeah. I can't see
Winston.
that though.
No, you can't see
But you
it.
can hear it.
Brutal.
And
Just so savage. But you can hear it. You know what you did.
I know what I've done. And the hailstones turn the area of effect into difficult terrain until the end of my next turn.
All right. Yep. So they take 34 points of damage. As the shards of rain down to strike all these guys, you do hear the cries of pain from all of them, but it seems to continue as though they're still alive. Only two stop screaming.
Have the lambs stopped screaming, Clarice?
Jesus.
Horrifying.
Truly horrifying.
One does
Okay.
not like what they have become.
Oh.
All right. Next, Riker. Unless you have anything else you would like to add to that, Madam Sorceress.
Me, no. I'm done.
Riker.
Just for everyone listening at home, Riker's turn is entirely offset with this sound in the background. That's all anyone can hear. Just massive. But he's got the turtle close and he's like, for your second wish, better meet a hero. Because I went to your crappy town and killed your guards in your crappy arena, and they crowned me the Lizard Wizard, and your own people shouted my name in your city. So think about that while we fall a little faster. And then you can tell me if I've got one more turn to mock this guy before we hit the ground, or I can just finish my mockery now.
You have 2 rounds until you hit the ground.
Cool.
So you can either speed up now, and then next turn you'll hit the ground, or you can wait.
Oh no, we'll speed up again.
All right, roll at your athletics check.
That's a 25.
25. Yep. So you have 1 more round until you strike the cloudy sand.
Awesome. And then I think the last thing until I hit a blizzard and then the ground.
Oh, yeah, that's 40 foot high, by the way. So,
Some fun facts.
So Riker is 200 feet up in the air.
Some
He wouldn't
fun
be
facts
affected
for
by your
people at home.
storm.
I will be hitting the ground at just under 200 kilometers an hour or 56 meters per second. I have a weight of canonically about 190 kilos, so that gives me a potential energy of 290,000 joules when I hit the ground. Turtles have 2 HP. Would you believe it? I checked.
Yes, they have 2 HP.
They have an armor class of 17, but they have 2 hit points. So this guy's going to be taking a fair bit. And that's
on your turn, Riker, as you whisper your second wish to this turtle, it seems to stop snapping, but you can see its eyes start to glow.
Oh, Christ. I think I've pissed him off. Okay. Cool. Maybe he's got a wish for me. I end my turn.
Okay. Next, archers can't see in the smoke. They're gonna look for Yasune. Is their action? There's no point in hitting allies. Let's see. Perception checks. I have disadvantage because it's obscured. Well, I succeed. A 12 against your stealth check. They know where you are.
Aw. I wasn't trying that hard.
Well, no.
Just waving
No,
your
it's not
sword.
your forte. She is in the corner. Turn around and charge. You deserve Yazdar's duty. Now kill her. These guys blindly follow the orders of the archers.
Mm-hmm.
They will charge backward towards the wall, thinking that someone will be there. These two slam into the wall. You hear thud, thud. And this one will be making a single attack against you
Mhm.
at a -5.
And with
I
disadvantage.
have disadvantage, so it's only a +5. I miss. With that, they sweep as strong as they can. A bit of the smoke parts ways with just how powerful they swing, but power is not accuracy. All right. So at the end of the round, Riker falls. He gets within 60 feet of you, Yasune.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And then I will.
you cast your feather fall.
I do.
And I would say, if I don't know, I know my companions well enough to know that they usually get me out of shenanigans. So I think as we get close to this final 60 feet, I'm gonna whisper, and for your third wish, little turtle prince, I'm gonna give you immortality. Cause who's gonna forget the turtle prick that fell from the sky because he crossed the lizard wizard and let him go right as I feel Featherfall hit me.
Yes.
So you let him go. Roll your 50 d6, please.
Oh, Winston, I really thought
That
you were going
sounds-
to do me dirty.
No. It's gonna do anything. I didn't get to that point.
I've
You're
got a-
speeding up too many times.
I've got a tin of wasabi peas for people who want to know what 50d6 sounds like. It's like this many dice. And if anyone was wondering, it feels as good as it sounds. That is 148 bludgeoning damage.
All right. With the impact of this turtle smashing down, Riker, you are also slowly glided into the mist
Mhm.
with a feather fall, unless you want to fall in front of where the turtle falls. It's up to you.
I think, yeah, that'll be fine. At least, yeah, I'm happy to fall in front of him.
Okay. The turtle vanishes. It turns back into the prince, taking the remaining damage.
And then I've got my turn, which is great. And this guy just took 146. He's probably still standing, but I'm happy I did it.
No, he can't be standing.
146 is a lot.
146. That is a lot of damage. Still standing.
Oh.
And we'll end it there.
You are such a
For
liar,
next week.
Winston.
No. He's still standing.
Still standing. I
I
believe.
demand receipts. Show me the character.
Here,
The
how much health does
fight
Yasune have?
continues. The fight continues.
Oh, I'm okay.
All right.
No.
See you guys next week. Same time, same channel.
Take care, folks. Don't forget